So, hi everyone again. I just finished my fasting of my applications. Yay! I can use them again. I can touch things. Okay. Well, it was rough. I had a really hard time. I had to be super aware of what I was doing all the time. Eventually, I got used to it because I just quit looking at my phone as much, which changed my behaviors and my surroundings a lot. I actually was in South Carolina for the last 5 days, and that's when I did my fasting. It's kind of out of the norm because obviously I don't take trips like to Kiowa all the time, but for this golf trip I figured it would be a good way to monitor it and fast because I was going to want to post things and want to get updates all the time because I wasn't going to be in the normal, in my normal atmosphere, and I wasn't going to be doing my normal things. I was going to be doing something different. We got to do a bunch of different activities and play a lot of really neat golf courses while I was there, and I wasn't able to check things. I wasn't able to post on Facebook or upload photos of silly things that happened on the course, which kind of put me out of my comfort zone a little bit, and I did feel very detached from like connecting with people and letting them know what I was doing. So it was pretty hard at first. Like the first day I decided to do it was the like second day we were in on the island in South Carolina, and I was sitting there on the van on the way to the course. I'm like, I see everybody on their phones. Like, you know, we're in the van, we're getting ready. And I'm like, I can't do that. I was so frustrated. I'm like, I can't check my Facebook right now. I can't check Twitter in the mornings anymore because I, you know, obviously took that away. And all the girls were kind of laughing at me. I was kind of tweaking out after a while, and they would see if I was on my phone. But eventually I kind of just pushed it aside. It was nice, though, that on the days that we did have rounds of golf, when we were competing, I'm not allowed to have my phone. It was different. Like, I didn't need it then. But, like, when we went out to dinners and stuff, like, sometimes we'll have our phone and we'll text our parents and check on things. Usually it's a rule that we don't have our phones at dinner, so that was kind of different. Because we only do that when we travel, because it's only the nice thing to do is not have your phone at the dinner table. That we were more engaged, but certainly with music as well. I wasn't able to listen to Pandora when I was hitting golf balls or putting. So it didn't take away from my normal routine in that aspect, which was good. You know, I still went through my same motions of how I prepared for my tournaments. It actually just kind of did what I had hoped. It would let me engage with people, kind of look at how, like, my teammates use their media, because I wasn't able to use that. I viewed their, like, on the outside, I could see kind of like how I was behaving even more. I did more observing in that aspect, and I'm glad I did it. I've had to do this before for a class, and I didn't stick to it. It was part of the thing where if, like, you didn't stick to it, you had to explain why. This time I did. I was really proud of myself. It was really difficult. Finally today I was able at the airport to, like, check my apps and stuff. But at the same time, I kind of got used to not checking them. So, like, when I went on my Twitter feed, I was, like, looking at tweets, and I was like, only a few of them are really that cool, I guess. Like, when I'm constantly looking at them, like, you can really, like, really get into it. But because I had been so detached for a while, I didn't feel connected anymore. Like, I didn't feel, I don't know, I guess applications and, like, social media makes you feel special. in some way because you are a part of that community. But then when you take yourself out of it, I think now I have to find more reasons why I would go back, and why I would want to engage in that some more, and then maybe take a different approach, especially using like thick tweets and stuff. But we have a saying for golf, onward LU, onward victory LU. It was so hard not to tweet that when we were going to play over the weekend, or like post pictures from our last day on our trip, or pictures of the ocean course or the PGA Championship was to post. I really wanted to post pictures on Instagram on my phone, but I couldn't. That was really tough. Oh my God. Like, I got through it. Like, as I said, it got easier, but it's hard to have these things. I actually almost thought, I know I'm rambling, I almost thought of deleting all of my apps, but I knew how hard it was going to go back. So I think it was hard. Like, if they weren't here, I think it would have been easier for me to have dealt with it because I wouldn't see it. But I kind of challenged myself in a way by leaving them on my phone to purposely kind of tease me and make me not want to do it. Also, Snapchat. I don't know if you guys have heard of that app. Get it? I'm going to use it all the time now again. That's one thing that I really miss too. The photo ones are really hard to do. So yeah, not having photography kind of stunk, but yep, that's my fasting. Glad it's over. But it was a eye-opening experience for sure.